over at your home this afternoon, but the company is saying there's one thing you gotta do. Take a seat, listen properly, you just won the lottery. $5.9 million, not your salary. I'm telling you it's not a dream, but you gotta drop a feast.
Stop, we not stop dial. Dog, so we making money, so we chop client. More cut a try, get you a black trial. We just
going crazy.
We not stop, we not stop dial. Dog, so we making money,
this is a Chop the Line song. Yeah, it's a Chop the Line song, innit, Rassan? Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, it's one of them Chop the Line. There's a next one as well where the brother says, only steal from white people or something. You know that one, Rassan? Yeah, Yard's in a bad way. Still ain't gonna lie, fam. Yard's in a bad
distasteful.
way. Yeah,
sibling. That's distasteful in so many different ways. Those they in the video, they've got an old AP, an old age pensioner, a colonizer. It looks like, right?
Yeah.
Listen, it doesn't matter, but this is where I'm coming hard on this now. It doesn't even matter about color lines. You've got these East Indians. Apparently, if Jamaicans are doing this scamming thing as well, on the scamming these old age pensioners and thing.
Yeah, it's called chopping the line, Noble. But look at this image. What stopped still on? Look where that's some.
Yes.
What's this? What's going on in there?
The witchcraft, the Obeah. Voodoo,
you see what I'm saying with the dancehall thing now?
Yeah, man, it's man. But look, the point I'm gonna make real quickly is they're taking money from people who, some of them have got Alzheimer's, they're demented, some people who are lonely, and they've got these people on the phone and all this. It's wrong. It's totally wrong on every single level. From when Satan put breath in these people's body, they should be able to go pick up flipping rocks, go sweep up the road, pick up litter, work on the road, work in a call center, do whatever's necessary, calling up old age pensioners, and don't get it wrong, they're not scamming them. But the majority they're scamming them. Go to your to the Lowe's and get me $500 in gift cards in this, and you got to send it back. And all this is just, it's sick, man. This is affecting people. The thousands of dollars here, $20,000 here. I'm seeing these. I've watched a couple of them videos where these people them are getting scammed, and it ain't cool. This ain't cool. And for man to make flipping stupid songs about them, and then people are gonna look upon that and say, oh, well, look, the East Indian man, he ain't making songs about scamming people. The African brethren, our African brethren, Mark, making videos about, music videos and songs about scamming white people. Them,
yeah, they're not. They're just doing it. But dancehall it's
they're done, man.
Yeah, it's in a bad way, man. It's in a bad way. This is like a Boondocks episode. Sorry, you had a question there. Sorry, saying. Question: what's the incentive for the mainstream promoting positive images / music from the island now? I mean, that's a very good question. What is the incentive? I mean, back in them days, they were making money. They were making a lot of money from the music that was coming out of the island. But now, I mean, I don't know if that money looks the same. Because artists like Sensia, they'll promote them like they're doing really well, but they're not. They're not doing well. Not to the level that you'd think they'd be doing based on what's been invested into them. It's just that they've tried to change the look from like the days of like Lady Saw and Tanya Steven. They've changed it all the way till it's like you see what I mean? It's like the face of dancehall's changing. That's what it is. It's still a British overseas territory, Montserrat. Facts, Harry. Montserrat's still a British overseas territory. That's why a bag of man go there from the Caribbean to get their British passport or their British overseas passport or whatever. Unknown. Yeah, I know we've only got a population of 4,700 people. We're not big enough to govern ourselves, to be fair. Oh, for real? Cartel brought in occultism to JA culture. Yeah, he did, man. It did. I remember when Tommy Lee, who had some mad video like that as well.
Didn't he? Which was one who was faking it like he tattooed his eyeball?
That was Alkaline, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. What kind of idiot business is that to say, yo, it's just for the music video? Don't front to people, say, yeah, man, I stood down there and like, come on. Obviously, you sign a waiver, but what responsible tattoo artist is going to tattoo your eyeball?
Yeah, and
the demon thing with Tommy Lee Sparta in it. That was Tommy Lee Sparta, right?
Yeah, I should have said Tommy Lee brought the demon thing to dancehall, Gothic dancehall. It's called. Is that still a genre? I remember that song. them were the days when I knew like dancehall was finished. When man was talking about demons, y'all just don't mix with that type of thing. It just don't. Cartel is all these weirdos, dad. Yeah, in fact, Cartel opened the door for all of that Asia. Tommy Lee. No, Tommy is still about, but don't hear him as much. That music don't last. It doesn't last. Like, think about it. If you go out to a party today, remember, hold on, let me put this on. If you go out to a party in today's world, yeah, what are they going to play new from the last 10 years? Besides the odd one or two, what are they going to play? It's going to be old school dancehall. That's it. Rasan. Jamaica is widely regarded as having more churches per square mile than any other country in the world. A reflection of the island's deeply rooted Christian heritage. Yeah, facts. Facts, Rasan, no? Fact. We know how that came about to be, though, innit? We know how that came. The colonialism thing is very, very deep out there. Like, just because the Brits left, you know, they left a lot. They were there. Jamaica was one of the territories that they had control over for the longest. When they left, do you think their ways just up and left? Like, there's still a lot of ways that they left there, innit? You see what I mean? That's why we talk about the horseshoe, the white Jesus image. We talk about all them things on the Saturday stream. And we talk about how a lot of man was in the cot looking up at that type of thing. You see what I mean? Like, that's what we speak about here. Talk to me now, man. Aisha, something to know. Jamaican government were thinking about legalizing Obeah. Exe, big up yourself.
Whoa. What do you mean? Well, drop me an article on that. That doesn't make no damn sense. What do you mean illegalize Obeah for what purpose?
I didn't know nothing about that.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know. I never knew nothing about that still. I ain't gonna lie.
That's mad. They shouldn't listen. Don't do it, Jamaica. If that's a serious consideration, don't buy it. But at the same time, listen, there is a school of thought. You know, like I know multiple women. No, strangely enough, not men, but I know multiple sea stars who are indeed witches in the wilderness of North America. They're loud, they're proud, they got initiated on the... I can't remember, you know, there's multiple different things over there.
Aisha's Raw posted the article, you know.
Yeah, boy.
We'll throw it up.
Run that up, man.
Throw it up, folks. Don't watch nothing. We're here, man. It's the Saturday stream.
Listen, Jamaica isn't too far off Haiti as it is already.
Bare Haitians are in yard now as well, you know.
Yeah, I get it. This is what I'm saying, religious freedom, like, you know...
Alright, this is the article there. We'll read it after go through number.
On one hand, I disagree, but religious freedom should even be extended to the people who worship Shaitan, aka Satan, and all them something there. So if I get it, but it's tricky. It's hella tricky. We know the people in high places, they're not Christian, are they? So we know what the veneer which is given to the people. We know why that is given to us as the masses, and we know what them kind of people them are dealing with, who are giving us this religion to restrain, to hold, to bind. We know what it do, and we know why there's so many churches in different denominations as well of Christianity within Jamaica, that huge island. And let's not forget that there was a set of people that went to the island first. You know, I'm sure you discussed this on one of the week bills you did about this them people
talk it. What, the red coats?
No, not the red coats. The Jewish people, them who played a massive role in. I'll see if I can find a video and bring up the numbers. You know, it's crazy how much they started to import, as they say, Africans to Jamaica, the Breaker Island. The numbers are crazy. It was only small numbers originally, and they got big and big. And you know what happened eventually? They said, you gotta go. And then they ended up going to the Barbados. And then that's where they settled, the majority of them. Yeah, there's a deep history, man. As I say, I ain't gonna go too deep on here, but there's a deep history with that, man.
A lot, man. A lot.
Crazy deep history, man.
All right, we'll go into this article. Big up Asia. Church leaders protest to stop Obeah being legalized in Jamaica. Campaigners say the Obeah Act in Jamaica was born out of colonial fear and control and must be changed to stop the practice being criminalized. Church leaders in Jamaica have held protests in an effort to stop Obeah being legalized in the country. This follows a growing campaign by Africana spiritualist non-profit group, some sort of foundation, who are calling for the Obeah Act 1898, which makes the spiritual practice illegal to be repelled. Originating from West African traditions, Obeah is a complex set of spiritual beliefs and practices that are found in the Caribbean and other former British colonies. But at the same time though, Noble, yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna want to really hear this kind of thing. When they found, man, we were doing something different to what we're doing now.
So, let's go into the detail of that then.
All right.
I co-sign that 1012%, sibling.
Yeah, because we know these folks lied about everything. We know they lied about every single thing. So why I know they lied about everything, so why I believe them about this, which I don't, to be honest. I don't believe them about this. So how do we know that this ain't one of man's original ways of connecting with whatever? You see what I'm saying to you? Remember, they're the same ones. Remember this age, they're the same ones, you know, who's put all them things in movies and everything everything we do is dark and da-da-da-da-da-da. But everything they do, come on, man.
Yeah,
someone's lying to someone.
Question everything, boss. You have to question everything. So let me spin that back of sorts, because you're 100% correct. The question is, and this is the dichotomy: is there many paths to righteousness? Number one, and also number two, is there many paths to the Most High, the one creator force, not the little g gods, the demigods? We're talking about the creator of everything. Is there only one path to get there, or are there multiple paths, sibling? Me
personally, I don't have the answer, because I don't have the answer. I'd say one path. I wouldn't say there's multiple paths. I'd say whatever our ancestors did, they buried that deep, boss. So I don't believe nothing they say, Noble. So if they do, matter of fact, do the opposite of what they're telling you to do. Yeah, do the opposite. Yeah. Do the opposite. That's a fact. If they're saying something's bad, yeah, do the opposite. Simple as.
I love it. You like it. I love it, sibling, because this is where we're getting into the meat of the bones of the something, right? Before the contacts with the German and all them people, these beings who came and did the crazy thing only a couple years ago. You know what I mean? If we think about it in the scheme of how long we've been on this plane of existence, we were into animism. We were doing everything. You see, the pantheons of religion, where do they come from? Who were practicing those religions first for them to even be documented and to be put down? Wasn't it our original people?
Yeah, it was. Come on, it was us, man.
The earliest documented religion is called Zoroastrianism, the worship of fire.
And that was us.
Let's go back. It's the original man and original woman who populated this whole plane of existence. Now, that specific chain of thought or spiritual system, let's call it, is in the so-called middle of the East. Yeah. Now, obviously, the complexion of the people who live there now are quite different to the original inhabitants, even though we can go to anywhere in the Middle East, and we're not talking about people who have migrated as workers. We have indigenous populations who are dark-skinned with woolly hair, 9 ether woolly curly hair, and those are the original inhabitants, and they have those names: Assyria, Lebanon, Israel, all of those places. So again, every single religion, so-called religion and spiritual system, and including not every single denomination from Christianity, but Christianity itself comes from we. Now there are different. Now all of those ways, all of those spiritual systems. Sorry to rain on anyone's parade, but all of those spiritual systems and religious systems don't lead to the Most High. No, they don't. It's a fact. Because when you look at them and you look at the roots and who they're worshipping and the titles and the imagery, you can see where that ties back to. We're talking lesser gods and deity, little g gods and all them kind of things. Now, I'm far from an expert. I'm well studied, and this is my opinion. And as you said, there is one path. But what does that one path look like?
Exactly.
This life is a journey, right?
People, I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to watch the stream in full, consider becoming a Patreon or joining our YouTube members. And don't forget to hit the like button, folks. and we'll see you in the next one.